Hello everyone, welcome to Supnit's classes, and today we are going to do another very important example of electrolysis, which is electrolysis of molten lead bromide, where we are going to see very beautiful reddish brown vapors of bromine coming out of one of the electrode, and on the cathode you are going to see grayish colored deposit of lead getting deposited. So we are going to study the chemistry behind this total phenomena step by step. So stay tuned and with your copy and pen. So first of all, let us draw a electrolytic cell. Very simple electrolytic cell. Here is my cathode. Here is my anode. And I'll join this with the battery. So cathode is the negative electrode. Anode is the positive electrode, right? Now, in this, I have lead bromide. And this lead bromide is molten. Please write this lead bromide I am taking is molten, because solid lead bromide is not going to conduct electricity, because solid lead bromide does not have free ions. You need free ions or mobile ions to conduct electricity. So what we are going to do is we are going to melt this lead bromide, and melting point of lead bromide is 380 degrees Celsius. So I have to maintain this 380 degrees Celsius over here constantly. Now, as beautiful as you can see over here, such a beautiful glass container is not going to remain beautiful if you are giving this kind of temperature in it. So the container should be made of silica. So I am going to use here silica crucible. Silica crucible, right now. Okay. So first of all, you guys already know what to do. We have to write the dissociation reaction of lead bromide. So let us write the dissociation reaction of lead bromide first. So dissociation reaction of lead bromide will be PbBr2, reversible arrow. Lead is showing a valency of 2 over here. So we are going to get Pb2 plus Br has a valency of 1, Br minus, and here it is 2 atoms of bromine. So I'll write 2 Br minus. Okay, there are no other ions over here except the lead ion and the bromide ion. So towards the cathode, that is the negative electrode, definitely what is going to travel? Lead 2 plus is going to travel. So first of all, we are going to write here about the cathode. So at cathode, what is happening? So at cathode, this lead 2 plus comes, and cathode is a negative electrode. So this negative electrode gives its electron to lead plus 2 electron, and we get lead deposited. So this lead is going to get deposited over here. I don't have that color. So here there will be grayish deposit of lead. Grayish deposit of lead. Write down grayish deposit of lead. Okay. Now we are going to do the reaction at anode. So at anode, what is going to go at anode? At anode, Br minus is going to travel. So Br minus, anode is the positive electrode. Br minus is going to give its electron to anode minus electron and form neutral bromine. Now here if you see, there are 2 bromine minus. So already we know it that one bromine is not stable. So 2 Br is going to combine to form Br2, which is nothing but reddish brown vapors. Reddish brown vapors. At this temperature, definitely bromine is going to evolve as reddish brown vapors. So here the observation is reddish brown vapors. Okay. Achha, here it will be silvery grayish. Please write down, here it will be silvery grayish. So this observation is very important. This observation is also very important. Observation at anode and cathode in the electrolysis of molten lead bromide is very, very important. Now you also have to analyze again, that is here there is gain of electrons. Here there is what? Here there is gain of electrons, and gain of electrons means reduction. So here there is reduction. Where there is reduction? There is reduction in cathode. What happens in anode? Here there is loss of electron, and loss of electron means oxidation, and we already know that anode is a oxidizing electrode. So that is why at anode oxidation is taking place, at cathode reduction is taking place. I hope you guys have understood each and every one of these points. Yes or no? So can't we say that this electrolysis, that is our electrolysis of lead bromide, is nothing but again a redox process. That's it, my dear friends. The complete picture of electrolysis of lead bromide, that is molten lead bromide. Temperature is 380 degrees Celsius, and you have to keep it molten. You cannot solidify it. Then you will not have free ions, right? Clear? Now, another important thing. Sometimes it is asked, what do you use as a material of this cathode and anode? What do you use material of this cathode and anode? So here the cathode material is graphite. Cathode material is graphite, and here also you can use graphite. Platinum cannot be used. Platinum cannot be used. Very important point. Platinum cannot be used. As electrode. Why? Bromine vapors attack them. Okay, very important. Why platinum cannot be used? Clear? So all the points have been covered. Okay, so electrode is also important part of any electrolysis. You also have to remember what is the material of construction of the electrodes. So I hope each and every one of you have written each and every point that we have discussed, and we have completely decimated, we have completely decimated the electrolysis of lead bromide. Thank you very much, guys.